Hey fight fans, welcome back to the Fight Book. This is the Indian Action Guy, and in this video we are getting a bird's eye view of everything important that happened this weekend in the fight world, because Tony Ferguson and Darren Till's KO wins were not the only important things in the fight world. If you want to stay updated with the whole fight world, you need to watch this short video. We're gonna do it in chronological order like always and without wasting a single second. First of all, on August 28th in France, there was a boxing card promoted by French Boxing Federation, headlined by their French champion Rima Ayadi against Turkish contender Elif Nurturhan. But that French champion lost her belt in the first defense, and now Turkish Elif Nurturhan is undefeated with 11-0 record, got the win via knockout, and she is now the new WBA interim women's super featherweight champion. And now she becomes the mandatory challenger to the undisputed champion Alicia Baumgartner. In the co-headliner, another French fighter, Camille Lele Sadio, moves to 25-0 with a tune-up fight against someone named Bolasio with a round 3 retirement. Sadio, after the fight, said that a fight between himself and Diego Pacheco could take place in the coming months after winning his warm-up fight. Sadio versus Pacheco would be a battle of two unbeaten top 10s at super middleweight. Pacheco's ring return is expected for December. Then the next event was DBX, promoted by Mike Perry and Jon Jones, on August 29th in Miami, Florida. All eyes were on Brian Battle, who made his debut right after getting cut from the UFC against a fighter whose record was 3 wins, 9 losses, and he was minus 10,000 favorite, and he proved that why he was that much favorite in this fight. He knocked him out in the first round. Moreover, in the headliner, Jairzinho Rosenstrike improves to 2-0 in DBX with a round 1 KO over former Bellator and PFL veteran, and he is now DBX heavyweight champion. Two other important names on the card were former UFC fighters Jessica Rose Clark and Tyson Nam. Both won their fights, Rose Clark by unanimous decision and Tyson Nam via round 1 knockout, and both are now on a 4-fight win streak after getting cut from the UFC. Then the third card on August 30th was Misfits Boxing Ring of Thorn card, headlined by Darren Till versus Luke Rockhold, but all eyes were on Tony Ferguson, who most people thought that would extend his losing streak to 9, but Tony Ferguson knocked Salt Papi out in round 3. Although it was an early stoppage, but who cares? Tony is now back into the win column. It was his first victory since June 9, 2019, when he defeated Donald Cerrone. Then in the headliner, of course, Darren Till also knocked out viciously in round 3 the former middleweight champion in the UFC, Luke Rockhold. Till is now 4-0 in exhibition boxing after getting released from the UFC in 2022. Moreover, Dylan Dennis also made his debut in an inaugural Misfits MMA 170 pounds light heavyweight title fight against someone named Spencer, who got choked out in the first 15 seconds of the fight, and Dennis is now Misfits light heavyweight champion 170 pounds. Dylan Dennis is calling for a UFC fight after this 15 seconds finish and says that UFC's welterweight division is shit. Moreover, Misfits Boxing Pro Super Middleweight Champion Ty Michel defended his belt against number 15 ranked IBF contender Sean Hemphill, who was coming off the biggest win of his career over Mark Jeffers. Anyway, Michel is Tyson Fury's sparring partner, who had only one pro fight in 14 years prior to this fight. Then the next card was RAF 01 in Cleveland, Ohio, August 30. It was a professional wrestling card headlined by Bo Nickel, who is a UFC middleweight and 3 times NCAA champion. Nickel defeats Jaco Cardenas with points of 6-4 in his RAF debut. Lastly, there was TJI2 Night 1, and the important fight is on Night 2, which is Craig Jones versus Chael Sonnen 2, and that will happen tonight. I think everyone know the results already, but still, if you want to watch this fight, it is scheduled for 9 p.m. ET. So now you are again completely up to date with the fight world. I have told you everything important that has happened this weekend in the fight world. Now in the next video, we will talk about what important events are going to take place this weekend. So if you don't want to miss that video, stay subscribed and keep watching, keep your support. Now do whatever you want.